Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, according to your time and where you are watching me from. I am Lina, the creative director of Lina Design and Fashion Academy. You are welcome to Pattern Drafting with Lina, our tutorial channel. This is our very first episode. So kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and also hit the notification bell so it's taking measurement. A basic of So as I was saying, we are going to learn how to take our accurate body measurement and also some of our body points, knowing their names. Some of us don't actually know our body point. Some of us do know it, but we don't know the name. So we'll be taking our accurate body measurements, our full accurate body measurements, and this is what we'll be using. And we'll be using centimeter. Yes, I draft with centimeter. I do my pattern draft and I do my measurement with centimeter. You can see, if you don't have something like this and you are a tailor or a fashion designer, please try to get yourself something like this, your measurement book. You can see something like this that will show you everything you need to take down. So the first thing we'll be doing is to take our bust measurement. So you can see our model. This is how we'll be taking our bust measurement. You put your tape this way over our breast with one of your finger inside. Do not put two of your finger inside. Make sure it's one of your finger that will be inside. So the second thing we'll be taking is our waist, our natural waist. You can see the way I tied the natural waist down with tape. The deepest part of your waist, that is your natural waist. So this is how we measure our waist with one of our fingers still inside. I hope you can see me very well. This is how we take the measurement. And the next one will be our nape to waist. Yes, some of us don't know our nape to waist. Some do use half length. They say half length, but for my own, I will be calling it nape to waist. This is our nape. You can see this bone. We all have it here at the back of our neck. That is where our nape is starting from. You pull your tape this way, you follow it. Ask your client to stand very well. You pull your tape, you follow it to the deepest part of your client's waist. To the deepest part of your client's waist, that is nape to waist. And the next thing we'll be taking is our round neck. Yes, some of us don't know how to take round neck measurements. They will take it this way, making it uncomfortable for your clients. You take your round neck this way. No, it's wrong. When you are taking your round neck, take it this way. Make sure that your hand is sitting down on your neck base. This is our neck base. That is where your hand is supposed to be relaxing, not the other way around, so that after making the dress, your clients will be able to breathe free. That is how to take a accurate round neck measurement. The next thing will be our shoulder measurements. Yes, some people do take shoulder to shoulder, from one end of the shoulder to the other one. Yes, it's correct, but for me, for my own class, this is how I love to do it. I'll take it from this place to the end of this shoulder, from this side. Can you see me very well? You can ask your client to raise his or her hand to feel the joint where this our hand is joining together with our body. That is the shoulder. The next one will be to take our round shoulder. To take our round shoulder measurement, you pull your tape this way, resting it on your client's shoulder with one of your finger inside the tip. Any measurement you are taking on your client, ensure it's just one of your finger that will be inside the tape. You take the round shoulder very firm, but not too tight. You can even ask your client to fly your hand. Let's see, both hands, bring it down. You take it again to make sure that after making, because you use it for off shoulder, after making it so that your clients can be able to shout praise the Lord in the church, or hallelujah, wave your hands together unto the Lord. So the next thing we are going to do is our shoulder to under bust. Yes, our shoulder to under bust. You take your tape this way, put it on your shoulder this way, pass it under the bust. You will feel, if your client is wearing bra, of course she has to wear bra, but for our model she's not wearing bra, you have to feel that wire, that bra wire there, or there's this bone under our breast there. That's how to take a shoulder to under bust. In case you are asked to take shoulder to under bust measurements from your clients, or you are still learning and your boss asks you to take shoulder to under bust measurements, don't ask where is shoulder to under bust, just put it this way from your shoulder down. Then the next thing will be our round upper bust. Yes, our round upper bust is very, very important for those of us that make corsets, over bust corsets. You need it. And even when you are making strapless, all those dress without sleeve, this is how to take it, our round upper bust. Then the next one will be neck tolerance. Yes, neck tolerance depends on the style you are making. If you are asked to take neck tolerance, you sit your tape this way for front, your neck base, sit it this way and ask your client, where do you want your neck tolerance to be, or depend on the style you are making. But you know, some of our clients, they don't want their neck to be deep, or they will tell you because of the church they go. So it's better you ask your client, where do you want it to be. So when you sit your tape this way at your neck base, then you move it to anywhere. The same thing goes for the back. They will tell you, I don't want the back. Put your tape under your nape and ask them, this is what I have 11, is there okay? You can say go up or come down a little bit, however they want it. That is how to take neck tolerance. The next thing will be our round under bust. Our round under bust, you know, when you hear round under bust, simply means your under bust, the round measurements you have there. So you measure the under bust for bust tightening. Can you see the way I'm taking the measurement? I hope you can see me. This is how to take the measurement. And the next one will be our waist to knee. Yes, like I said, we have two waists. We have natural waist, trouser waist, and skirt waist. Our natural waist, so when you are making a dress, depending on the dress you are making, you know how to start the waist from. If it's a dress, you know, when you hear waist to knee, you are starting from your natural waist. But if it's trouser or skirt and you hear waist to knee, you know you are starting from your skirt or your trouser waist. So if you are taking your trouser waist, the waist to knee for your dress, this is how you sit your tape. Sit your tape this way, holding it with one of your finger. Then you move down before your knee, let's say 1 inch above your knee. That is how to take waist to knee for dress, not for trouser and not for skirts. Then when you are taking the one for skirt, you already know you sit it this way, starting from the normal waist, skirt waist, you take it down exactly from 1 inch above or as you want, but you shouldn't go below your knee. Then the next one we'll be taking is our skirt waist. Yes, it's good for you to tie your client's waist with tape this way or a rope, just to get exactly, because sometimes you find out that after making a skirt for your customer, where you measure the waist is different, where you took the trouser or the skirt waist from is different. After making it, either it's too long or it's too short. So it's better for you to tie it, get exactly where they say their skirt is starting from, get the waist, tie it down. So if you are taking your skirt waist, you are starting exactly from that, your skirt waist. If you are taking your skirt length, you start from there, take it down. If it's short skirt, if it's 3/4, and if it's to floor. And when you are taking to floor, don't forget to ask your client if she will be wearing heels, because if you stop exactly where her feet stop and she end up wearing heels, you see that the skirt will be a little bit short, and before you know, they will complain that the skirt is not long. So do well to ask them, do you used to wear heels? Do you like wearing heels? So that you'll be able to tell them to raise up their feet as if they are wearing heels. This way you take it to the floor. The next thing will now be our shoulder to knee. Yes, our shoulder to knee. You put your tape this way, passing it under the bust, holding it with one finger, bring it down. Ask your client to stand upright, not to look down. Follow it to the knee, 1 inch above the knee, or exactly the knee. Shouldn't go below the knee. Then shoulder to 3/4. You are taking it again, passing under bust, holding it this way. You go down below the knee and you ask your client, where do you want your 3/4 to be? And she will tell you. Shoulder to floor again. You take it all the way to the floor, and don't forget to ask your client, do you wear heels? Are you wearing the dress with heels? And if yes, tell them to just raise up their leg a bit as if they are wearing heels, so that you'll be able to take it there. Then the next one will now be our across back. This measurement is very, very important for the kind of pattern drafting we do. This is very, very important. Our across back. Our across back is simply from here, from one end of this your armhole to the second end. This way. This is how you take your across back. Yes, this is how to take our across back measurement, from one end of your armhole to the second end of your armhole. Yes, that is how to take your across back measurement. For the across chest, the same thing, over our bust, from one end of our armhole to the second side of our armhole. That's how to take it. And the next one will now be our hip. Yes, our hip. As you all know, you take it this way, has to pass this way, still with one of your finger in. But there's one thing I normally do. I don't like leaving my tape just like that when I'm taking my client's hip measurement. I like to move my tape up and move it down. When I move up and move down, can you see? I move it up this way and I move it down this way, simply to help the dress when she's wearing it. Either she's wearing it from up this way, it will be able to pass, or she's wearing it from her leg, it will be able to pass. But if I leave the tape there, or if you leave the tape there, you find out that if the person is wearing it, it will be tight, except we are putting some ease there. Then the next one will not be our hip depth. Same goes for our hip depth. The same way we have two waists, our natural waist and our trouser or skirt waist. That is the same. We have two hip depths. The one from our natural waist and the one from our trouser or skirt waist. So to take the one from our natural waist, the one from our natural waist is normally used for dress or for shirts or for top, something full scale body and not half scale. And the one for skirts, the second one is from the skirt. So if you are taking your hip depth for your from your basic natural waist, you sit your tape this way, passing this way. You can see the fullest part of the hip. You can see. If you use your hand and follow it, whatever you have. And if you are taking the one for your skirt, same goes. Start. That is why it's very important for you to tie the waist, the natural waist and the skirt waist. You start there again and put it. So which means the one from our natural waist is always longer than the one from the skirt waist. If you are making skirt, you can't put the hip depth for your dress there. If you put it, you end up seeing that your hip depth is dropping. And if you are making dress, you cannot also put the one for the skirt. You'll find out that your hip depth is up instead of it going down. So the next one will be our walking ease. Yes, some of us don't know about walking ease, but walking ease is very, very important when you are making 6 pieces. 6 pieces dress, 6 pieces skirt is very, very important, because that's why you end up seeing some people, you make 6 pieces for them, they can't even climb bike, they can't even climb staircase, and after walking with the skirt or the dress 2 days, they are still having pains around their knee, around their hip. That is why we take our walking ease measurement. And the walking ease is simply for you to just tell your client to just walk for you, so that you can see the way she walks, whether she's the type that walks very fast, she's the type that walks, and some of them do want it tight. They have car, they will just hop into their car and drive off. But if you don't have car, or even you have car and there's no opportunity for you to wear the dress that day with your car, you find it very difficult. So when you are taking your walking ease, go and work for us. You ask your client to just walk the way she normally walks, so that you'll be able to just take it, go back and come again, to throw like 3 times, yes, to throw it so that you take it this way. You can see the way our mother is standing. You use your tape this way around the knee. You can see one of her leg is at the back and one is at the front. You take it around the knee. You can also hold the tape and ask your client to walk without your tape still there. Now you can walk. If she finds it easy for her, that is okay, you put it down. That is how to take our walking ease. Then the next one will now be our trouser waist. Yes, some of us put our trouser where our skirt is. So your trouser waist can also serve as your skirt waist. But if you are the type that put it above your navel or below your navel, some are not comfortable putting it above or on the navel, but they feel comfortable putting it below, you take it there. Then the next one will be our crotch depth. Yes, crotch depth. For my own pattern, the way I draft, I don't normally take crotch depth, but I will teach you, because some like taking it, because I use my hip divided by 4 and it works exactly for me. Hip divided by 4. But some will tell you no problem, they would like to take the crotch depth measurement. So you are the type that like to take your client's crotch depth measurement, simply tie the tape around the trouser waist. When you tie the tape around the trouser waist, ask your client to sit down on a flat surface, the way our model is sitting down. Hope you can see her. And when she's sitting down, you grab your tape from that your trouser waist down to that her seat where she's sitting down. That is just the crotch depth, how to take the crotch depth, number 1. Then some people like to take the trouser length. When they take the trouser length, they will ask their client to open their leg, which means they are wearing trouser. They'll take the inseam measurements, they'll subtract it from the actual trouser length. The remaining one gives them the crotch depth. But like I said, I use my hip divided by 4 and it works very well. Then the next one will be our waist to ankle. That is trouser waist to ankle. You can stand up. So once your tape is still tied at your client's trouser waist, you simply start the measurement from there. That is when you are making trouser like this one our client is wearing. Is not palazzo, it's jean. So ask your client to stand very well. You take it to her ankle, exactly her ankle. Then waist to floor, which means you are making palazzo or something free. You take it exactly to floor. Like I said again, I like to ask my client, do you want to wear it with heel, or you just want to be wearing it with something flat? If she's wearing with heel, okay, like how many inches do you want me to add? Just raise up a little bit. Let me see what you want it to be like. Because palazzo, once your palazzo is jumping, it's not always fine. And once your fitted trouser like jeans is flowing down, it's not making sense. So the next one will now be our round tie. Yes, our round tie, I don't take it. For me, I don't take round tie, but I will still show you how to take it. So to take your round tie, simply, which means is here, you can ask your client to raise up her feet like this. She raises it, you simply grab your tape this way in between the legs. You can see, still with one of your finger inside. That is how to take a round tie. Then the next one will now be our round knee. Yes, round knee is very, very important when you are making trouser, especially fitted trouser, because if you not take the round knee measurement and you end up putting the wrong round knee, that makes the trouser very tight on your client. She will not be able to walk freely. She can't even knee that. She can't even twist her leg. So when you want to take the round knee measurement, you simply ask your client to twist her leg this way, not standing straight. Because if you take it while she's standing straight, she will not be able to twist her leg. So our mother, twist your leg for us. So you put your tape this way. I hope you can see me around the knee, still with one of your finger. That is when you are making something like jeans, something like leggings. And if you are making palazzo, something free, you still take it that way. But then you ask your client, how free do you want it? How wide do you want it to be on your knee? Same goes for our foot entry. Let's see the leg. Some of us don't know how to make trouser. To take this foot entry measurements, we end up making trouser for your client, and if it's not with stretchy fabric, he or she will find it difficult to pass her leg or his leg through the trouser. So to take this foot entry, I will be asking our mother to pull her leg here so that you'll be able to see it very well. What do you say? Is it possible? Okay. So let's put it in now. So you can see the way she's putting it. Sorry, I hope you can see me. So you put it around the ankle. If you are making something firm like this one she's wearing, put it and ask your client to remove her leg or his leg. Raise your leg up as if she's raise it up as if she's removing the trouser. You can see if it's tight, put it back. You can see wearing it won't easy. Remove it again, except you are making it with stretchy fabric. But if you are not making it with stretchy fabric, do it this method and you will find it very easy when he or she is wearing it. And if you are making palazzo that you want to be flowing to the extent that even your shoe will not be showing, this is how you take it from your back leg, come to the front to your big toe. Make sure your tape is covering everything. This way, when your client is rocking the trouser, they will not even be able to see her toes, let alone her shoes. So the next one will now be we taking our sleeve length. Yes, we take our sleeve length. Like I said, this is accurate, full accurate body measurements. Yes, please don't forget you are watching Pattern Drafting with Lina. Please kindly like, share, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that anytime we post a tutorial like this, we'll be the first to notify. And also join us on Facebook, Lina Design and Fashion Academy. Yes, we have a group and we have a page there. Please kindly like, join our group and follow. It's actually free. Please do it for us and kindly share this video. Now we are moving on to our sleeve. Yes, when you are taking sleeve measurements on your client, please first of all get where your shoulder stops. You know when you how you took the shoulder measurements, you can actually mark it with chalk or pen. When you take the shoulder measurement this way, you ask your client to pull her hand on her waist. Pull your hand on your waist. You take the first one, which will be the long sleeve here. When you take this one, this place, you take short one. If your client wears shorts, you do short. Shoulder to elbow, take it this way. This shoulder to elbow. Shoulder to three-quarter should be below your elbow, and the full one is that long one to your wrist. And to take your round, your elbow circumference this way, still with her hand or his hand on her waist or his waist this way. So that why do we need to put our hand this way? If you put your hand straight and you take the measurement, when your client is wearing it, if it's long sleeve like blazer, anything, shirts with long sleeve, it will be very difficult for your client to pass her elbow, even to relax his or her hand this way. But if you take the measurement this way, that will give the elbow free movement. And you take the round for the three-quarter, the round for your long sleeve. And there's another one we call arm entry. Yes, if you make long sleeve and you take this kind of measurements this way, and you are not working with tulle, you are not working with stretchy fabric, your wrist, her wrist here will have 18. There's no way her hand this way here, raise it up, this place, do this way, here, like this. There's no way here can pass this 18 cm. Yes, it's very, very impossible. So by the time you do it this way, then you are making something that is not stretchy. Endeavor to take the arm entry, which will enable your hand to pass before it will not sit on your wrist. And the next one will be our bicep. Yes, our bicep. Let me use my own to show you. Our mother don't have she don't have bicep. So like me, I have bicep. You can see like this, our Christian mother torso dropping here. You ask your client to sit it this way, then you take it round. That is our bicep. Yes, the next one will be, yes, our blouse length. Yes, I'm making blouse for your client. Take it this way, as or shirt. Pass it under the bust. Again, ask your client, where do you want it to be? Don't decide for them. Don't decide for them. Let them make the decision on their own, where they want the blouse, the top, the shirt, where they want it to be. So that will be all for tonight's class. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Like I said again, don't forget this body points: nape to waist, shoulder to under bust, round under bust, round upper bust, across chest, across back, hip depth. They are very, very important. Thank you. And if you notice, I did not take shoulder to nipple, nipple to nipple. Yes, some do take it shoulder to nipple, nipple to nipple, bust palm as they call it. But for my own pattern, I don't take it. Once you have accurate measurement of your across chest and your across back, when you are done with your drafting, whether you are making a bustier, you are making a corset, you are making whatever you are making, you will find out that it will be very, very perfect. So thanks for taking your time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and also click on the notification bell. Until we meet again, I am still Lina, the CEO of Lina Design and Fashion Academy. Thank you. We are